Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Breaking news, breaking news. My fave, Candiace Dillard-Bassett from the Real Housewives of Potomac announced in a People magazine interview exclusive that she will not be returning to the Real Housewives of Potomac next season. I feel a way about it, but it's 50-50. We're going to talk about it. Let me play the intro. Hello, everybody. Good evening again. Welcome to my channel, The Walter Hobson Show. Y'all know who I am, obviously. I'm Walter Hobson. If this is your first time over here, thank you for coming over and finding me. I would love if you would like and subscribe to my channel. It's free. To all my existing subscribers that's been riding with me through this journey, this progression. It's slow, but it's steady, but it's good. This progression. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. But let's get into why I really came here, y'all. So I was at work. Apparently, no work, job. Shout out to my job. I have a nice job, great job. And I went on my break about 10:30. So normally when I go on break, I went to my channel to check to see what was going on my channel. And when I went on YouTube, boom, 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 boom. Everybody had that bitch lit up. Talking about Candiace is leaving the Real Housewives of Potomac. And I actually called this a little bit about maybe 2 weeks ago in a previous video. I was discussing, you can go back to my channel, and I did a video discussing like the colorism, the blatant colorism on the Real Housewives of Potomac, and how I felt like they were trying to pretty much ostracize, pretty much ice out whatever Dr. Wendy Osefo and Candiace. Because I mean, to me, they make the show. Like, everybody's so quick to say, oh, Giselle, Robin, Mia. Giselle is a shit starter. Robin has no actual thought of her own unless she checks in with Giselle for a thought. Just my opinion. Mia, I ain't gonna lie. When I saw the sidebar, when I saw the season finale of Potomac yesterday, somebody said it, another blogger said it, and it was so funny, but I'm like, Mia actually she bought it, the season finale. Somebody, I think, I'm paraphrasing, but the analogy that the individual used was like, okay, Mia was like, fuck it. We got 10 seconds on the clock. It was like a basketball game. Like, we got 10 seconds on the clock, and they basically said she was like Steph Curry. She shot that three-pointer and hit it and won the game. Because that shit at the end of the season finale last night about her, Gordon, they son, what's that guy named, Mr. Ink or some shit. That shit was a lot to fucking unpack. But I'm gonna be honest, I'll be surprised. It's Mia. But we ain't here to talk about her. We here to talk about Candiace. Like, Candiace is leaving. She made an official statement to People magazine, and I haven't seen anything on her social media, her Facebook or Instagram, but I'm pretty sure it's coming. But it's official. Oh my gosh, she's leaving the show. My thing is, her, Karen, and Wendy are the only reasons why I tapped in to Potomac. I didn't tap in for Giselle. I didn't tap in for Ashley. I didn't tap in for Mia. I definitely ain't tap in for this new chick, chick, Nneka. And honestly, I used to be I used to be Sharice. Y'all remember Sharice? She a friend of the show now. She was in she was in the beginning of she started the franchise. Sharice was like season 1, 2, and 3, I believe. I used to like Sharice. I still kind of do, but like I said, Candiace, Wendy, and Karen bring the show. They make the show, in my opinion. Like they carry the fucking show. And I figure, obviously, Candiace is the breakout star of that show. And I believe all the ladies on that show know that at this point. But it's just all about how people process that. And clearly, some of them other bitches haven't been able to process the fact that people genuinely fuck with Candiace because Candiace, she keep it real. It's other reasons why. I mean, if you just look at how this current season that just wrapped yesterday, how it was just, to me, systematically set up, designed to make Candiace and Wendy, but mainly Candiace, look bad and just like all eyes on her. Like she technically only had like 2 moments in this past season where you could say, okay, it really showed her doing something. Like I think one was showing something related to her music and her acting, and then when she had that beautiful, I think that was a Mother's Day Paris theme lunch. That was beautiful. Other than that, everything was about some shit she said or she was saying or some shit that these motherfuckers brought back up from previous seasons. Some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And Dr. Wendy said it like last year. I think she was talking to Carlos King, or she was talking to a blogger. She was doing an interview, and she said, just pay attention to last season. She said, pay attention to how you will visibly see. You will see, not visibly, but you will see how the goalpost is constantly moved depending on who's on the receiving end of the goalpost. Pay attention to what I just said. Dr. Wendy said that. That was last season. And to me, what she said, that carried over to this season. So Candiace is leaving, and allegedly Robin ass, who a lot of folks been asking to, her ass should have been gone a long time ago with that fugazi ass shit she pulled with Wine's hoe from Canada. I don't even know what, I'm gonna refrain from calling Wine's little side chick before he remarried Robin. Y'all heard that story about some woman he met. Allegedly, she was dating a Baltimore Raven. And I'm thinking, the first thing when I heard that part, I'm like, okay, if she's dating a Baltimore Raven, that is a NFL team. He's a player, whether he on the bench or actually actively playing. He has a NFL contract. Why the fuck is she fucking with broke ass Juan Dixon? I'm just saying, like that. It made no sense, but that's when I knew. Like Robin believes any motherfucking thing that is horse fed to her ass. But anyway, this ain't about her either. So Candiace is gone. I'm pretty sure the ratings on that show are gonna drop in the toilet like a motherfucker, because you gotta understand, Mia, Ashley, Giselle, and NECA will not, I repeat, will not be able to carry that show. And anybody that think, well, they can't. And y'all know they can't. Them bitches ain't that interesting. I'm sorry, they're not. So in her statement to people, she said it's not a farewell, it's a see you later. So I'm gonna take that as okay, because she do got shit. She doing shit. She's a prime definition of utilizing a platform to create other opportunities and to promote the current opportunities you already fucking had before you got on this new platform. So kudos to her ass. Because if you on the show longer than her, say you started this motherfucker and you have no movement or very little movement, and say you've been on this motherfucking platform since the beginning, that's your motherfucking fault. So shout out to her and like Dr. Wendy. I'm not saying, okay, it seemed like other folks is trying to move because other folks were already moving. Like that GNA shit. That GNA shit. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna leave that shit there. Yeah, that GNA shit. So it seemed like the other girls, some other girls want to start moving a little bit or whatever because they seen movement with other girls. Like they moving. Candiace moving. Wendy moving. The grind down moving. You other bitches, still. Y'all real still. Y'all trying to move now. So I'll probably tap in to see what Wendy and Eddie and their family got going on, and Karen, because I know y'all heard about Karen's DUI and DWI. So she definitely got a season next season, season 8. But if it's true that Robin is leaving, that's kind of a good thing for Karen, because you already know if Robin is going to be on next season, because they're reporting allegedly that she's not returning either, and that she might have got fired. That's alleged. You know they're going to come for Karen's head next season. But the main one that was going to come for Karen was going to be Robin Dixon, because she hates Karen, and the feelings probably mutual. Y'all know that. So if Robin's not returning, Karen kind of get a little relief. But trust me, Giselle, Mia, Ashley, they're going to come for Karen. NECA, I'm going to be honest, I don't even think, in my opinion, I don't think NECA's returning. I think NECA was like a test, and it failed, epically failed. So I'm going to play a little audio for y'all to just like confirm. This is from Access Hollywood. I'm like, Candiace is not coming back, y'all. Good for her. But I'm like, I feel like, I don't know her, that she just got fed up with the bullshit from them other bitches. And like I said, how the goalpost is constantly being moved away, further and further away, depending on who's on the receiving end of that motherfucker. So I'm gonna play all this Access Hollywood video. Y'all can hear the audio.
Candiace Dillard-Bassett is leaving the Real Housewives of Potomac after 6 seasons. The 37-year-old, who joined the hit Bravo show in season 3, announced that she is leaving the reality series following season 8's explosive finale on Sunday night. Quote, as I embark on a new chapter after 6 remarkable years with the Real Housewives of Potomac, I am filled with gratitude for the enriching friendships, personal growth, and moments of introspection that have defined this journey. The whirlwind of new opportunities and responsibilities on my plate, I have decided to take a break from Real Housewives of Potomac. She shared in a statement with People, noting that this is just a quote, see you later. Access Hollywood has reached out for comment. The Real Housewives of Potomac's finale left a lot of things up in the air, including her friendship with Giselle Bryant and Robin Dixon. But it's unclear if the...
Pause. I like this little insert. I like this interview, but you mean lack of friendship. Like, in my opinion, I think that friendship is, I mean, anything is possible, but the thing about it is, when certain individuals feel like there is no accountability on their end at all for anything, then it's like, how do you move forward? Like, okay, I can admit where I fucked up and where I may have played a role in the dissolvement of the breakdown of our friendship, dissolvement, whatever. But when I know it wasn't all me, and when the other people involved feel like, okay, no, it was all you, and you know it was yourself as well, oh, fuck no. To me, there is no path to move forward. It's like, shit, fuck you. Wish you the best. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I can wish you the best. Because my thing is, I tell folks, don't harbor that energy. Like, wish people well. Like GNA, hope that shit do well. I'm going to be honest, that shit looks very GNA. I mean, it looks very Giselle and Ashley. But wish them well. Wish them to be very prosperous with that shit. Hey, but I don't see no path forward. And when it's been like this for like 2, maybe almost 3 consecutive seasons, now we like 2, maybe 3 consecutive seasons in, where there is no path moving forward at all. So it is what it is.
Trio will make amends during the reunion, as seen in the dramatic first look of the 3-part special.
Baby.
Access Hollywood last spoke with the singer at BravoCon 2023, where she claimed Giselle created rumors that her husband Chris was unfaithful. Real Housewives of Potomac is coming up. You said there are fractures in the group. Yes. Can you care to elaborate?
I mean, I think you guys really just have to stay tuned and watch. When we left each other in New York last year, there were some patches that still needed to be healed. And I think this season is a journey towards that healing. Some of us heal, some of us don't.
You guys crack. Okay. Candiace, there are some rumors going on with your husband. Can you please set the record straight for us? Because the fans need to know.
This one started
Do the fans need to know? Do the fans need to ask Giselle why she's in people's business instead of asking herself why we don't know anything about her? I think we need to do that. But I think the fans have put to rest the lies. And I will say this. The truth is always more interesting than fiction.
Ooh. Okay.
Let's look for the truth and leave the fiction.
This was that last part y'all just heard after the initial interview with Access Hollywood. Shout out Access Hollywood. They put in an insert of when Candiace was at BravoCon the first year with Wendy. When, as you heard, Giselle basically lied and said that Chris, Candiace's husband, was trying to get on with her. And she said that he was, I quote, a sneaky link type of shit. Again, very strong and damaging language in when it comes to somebody's relationship, their marriage. But I'm trying to figure out who at Bravo tapped Giselle on the shoulder like, hey, bitch, let me holler at you for a minute. Like, you can't just be going around saying shit about people's marriages, institutions, when you do not have, ho, and be just blatantly making up lies and shit because you have nothing going on. Again, I hope GNA, whatever, do what it need to do. I don't know what it's going to do. Only God know that. But it is GNA. Again, Giselle and Ashley. So I'm going to miss Candiace. You have to understand. Candiace was carrying the fucking show on her back. Period. People can say, well, no, well, she was. It's a difference between having real shit going on and being authentic with what we see versus motherfuckers scrambling, trying to put a storyline together or trying to create a storyline off of somebody else's shit. Because I can think of 3 of them bitches that we all know who I'm talking about. Basically had a storyline or storylines because of her.
No battery.
Thank you. So y'all, shout out to Candiace Dillard-Bassett. Like I said, she's acting. She put out her album Deep Space. She went on tour. I heard the show on BT Hush is coming back. Plus, she has other opportunities. Like, God is not done with her. We already know. So, Candiace, you will be truly missed. I would love to do an interview with you. I'm just a little old channel over here. But if you could find this video somehow, somebody y'all can send this to her via Facebook, Instagram, whatever. I would love to sit down with you, not get all in your business, but just to talk to you. Like, just want to lay eyes on you, sweetheart. I love you, Candiace. You got a lot of fans, and like I said, 9 times out of 10, I'm probably not going to tap in. I probably will tap in maybe to see what Wendy doing and Karen. Everybody else is irrelevant to me. And Candiace, I wish you all the best. And a lot of people probably, I'm thinking the ratings are going to drop because she's not there. She's a very pivotal individual on that show. She make the show. But on that note, thank y'all for tapping into this video. If you are new over here to my channel, please like and subscribe to the Walter Hobson Show, this channel. And check out my other videos. So all my existing subscribers, I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. Until the next time, have a good night. Peace.